Welcome everybody to the next final of the day in the 2022 Kart Shed ACT titles. Time for the novices to have their 19 laps, I kid you not, 19 lap final. Novices are going to do 20 kilometers in their final. Round they head. In one, Hunter Pierce. Out of two, Aidan McCabe. From three, Spencer Guard. From four, Lazarus Anyanyevo. From five, Keenan Young. And from six, Braxton Robinson. Go Braxton, go, will be the call. Let's see if he can break the 54-second barrier. Up the hill they go. He'll be fresh, he'll have been fed and watered, and for sure he'll come out and give it all he's got. Down they come then, heading through the start-finish line, and all slow it down, getting ready for a start. Through they will come, nice and steadily. Heading up to Jack's tyres then. Pierce leads them up. McCabe right with him. Down towards Mitchell's speed bowl they go. We should get a green light start this time as they head around nice and steadily, all in situ. What can Anyanyevo do? Can he get the better of Young? Young was quick in the last one. Can Spencer Guard get up to the front pack? Because the front two just get away from him. Just can't stay with their pace. Tram lines are already assumed, so nice and wide already, nice and slow. They'll be told once again to do that. Down they come then. Nice and steadily. Through Kart Shed they go. Ready for a green light start, the final of the novices in the Kart Shed 2022 ACT titles. We are away and racing, and McCabe got a bell to start. He went beer the bang and just launched. Oh no, 1, 2, 3 are out. Whoa. 1, 2, 3 have gone around. So we'll see if they're okay. But that's left Mitchell there, and it is Young who's right with him. Young is up into 3. Anyanyevo's kept going. So it is McCabe, Hunter Pierce hanging on to McCabe. Up they go. Young with them, then Anyanyevo goes through. So there's been a drama early on. It looks like we're missing 2. I think Braxton Robinson may well be out. Guard's definitely gone. And I think stranded in the kitty litter. So unfortunately we are missing 2. 2 will be gone. Round they come then through the dipper up towards me. And it is McCabe, Pierce, Young. Anyanyevo is in P4. If something happened to these front 3, Anyanyevo would be getting a podium position. So Lazarus Anyanyevo must keep going. Got to keep that kart on the track whilst these 3 up front battling out for supremacy. McCabe, Pierce and Young. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, whoa, Pierce! Looked to go alongside, didn't make it stick, stayed where he is. Still they continue, heading down with 17 long laps to go. Plenty of time for this to change. And plenty of time for it to go wrong also. So McCabe, Pierce, back towards us they come. Young chasing them. Ooh, again. looking pretty racy, the pair of them, through PCR. McCabe holds on, but will he hang on for long? Because Hunter Pierce is really giving him a hurry up, looking to go alongside Pierce. Ooh, he pulls it back in, yields and lets him go. McCabe stays there. Pierce is letting him know he's there almost every corner. Through turn one of capital lines and signs. Young follows them. Up they come through the dipper into Jack's tyres. McCabe, Pierce, Young goes nice and wide. Onion Yavo comes back towards me now. Here he comes. Heads through Jack's tyres. Stays where he is and holds on. Two others, unfortunately, have stricken at turn one and gone. Robinson is out, and unfortunately Sharp is out as well. But here they come. Guard's out. So back now come through Carchet. Still McCabe and Pierce slugging it out. This is for the win, remember. And he's gone side by side. Oh! He gets it done. Pierce goes through, gets it done in turn one. New leader, Hunter Pierce, has gone through. McCabe then, back to second. Now has to think about it. Does he chase him? Does he stay there for a while? What does he do? Pierce, McCabe, you won two. Still Young in three. Looking like a podium position for Young, barring a miracle or an accident between the front two. Onion Yavo holding P4. Down the hill they come then, back towards us. Still holding on is Pierce, and he must look at that number on the board and think, oh my God, 14 more laps. This is like the start of the pre-final, and they've already done 5. Through they go. Pierce, McCabe, Young, Onion Yavo heads into the dipper and will emerge. Onion Yavo then back towards me, holding P4. Through he goes. Heading now down to the speed bowl. The little pocket rocket number 7 heads back up past me through PCR. And Onion Yavo, whoa, he's getting the head down. He is really trying. Absolutely not giving up. But the leaders are going through Carchet already. Past the tower, 13 to go now. Long time left. And plenty of time for things to go wrong, never mind right. As back they'll come. Past me. Pierce now getting closed down again. Pierce holding on, but McCabe is coming back at him. McCabe is definitely coming back at him. Up the hill they go. Through PCR. Heading up now into Country Plaza, the hairpin, the double apex hairpin. Back down Watts Communication. This is the Novices final. 19 laps for the little people. And they are handing it in their stride and absolutely going for it. Nothing between these front two still. And back towards me they head. Still Pierce from McCabe, from Young, from Lazarus, Onion Yavo. Here he comes then. Onion Yavo back down into the dipper. Up towards us through Jacks he comes. While the leaders go past. Pierce and McCabe. Followed by Young. Up the hill they go. Here comes Lazarus, Onion Yavo. Completing another one himself. He'll get his head down and charge after them. Leans into that right then left of PCR. Leaders go through Carchet. Now they head and see 11 laps to go. They're still not into single figures. Still long race time. And the boys are handling it as best they can. They are really pushing still. Through goes Pierce, McCabe, Young. What is the gap between them? 3.490 seconds. Back to Young. Can he get after them? Can Young get after those front two? 3.4 at the minute. Could he close that gap? Will he see the gap come down at the end of this one? Still 10 laps of racing to go. Still time for them to get tired. Still time for them to turn it on and get fast. And it looks like Pierce has turned it on a bit more. He's got a gap. 52.694, the quickest lap from Hunter Pierce. McCabe at the minute, 0.459 behind. 3.7 now to Young. He is closing the gap. 2/10 off that one. He's got to do a bit more. Young could close this gap with 9 laps to go. Pierce, McCabe, Young, and Yanyevo. Back towards us to the speed bowl. Through the speed bowl he goes. Now he heads through PCR. Heads up the hill. Gets his head down again. Trying all he can, the little number 7. And again, that 0.459 gap looks to have closed a bit from McCabe. It is indeed. He closed it down momentarily. Oh, it is 0.329. So again, 0.4 becomes 0.3. And McCabe is not letting Hunter Pierce out of his sight. Young goes through the gap this time. 4.226. Just extended slightly as the front pair push on up the hill. Young does the same. Here comes Yanyevo. This is 10 laps in, and 8 laps to go after this one. That makes it 9. Through they head, past the tower. Next time round will be 7 to go. Finally into single figures. Finally they can start to make some thought processing on whether they're going to make a move for the win. And that is for McCabe in particular. Will he have the pace as Hunter Pierce got him beaten, or does he have a last hurrah? McCabe has chased him for almost half the race so far. Up the hill goes Young. Here comes Yanyevo. Through he goes. Holding his head down again, Lazarus. Again, pushing on up the hill. Pushing as hard as he can to the top of the hill. Through Country Plaza. Now Yanyevo, oh, big slide from him up there. Now he's going to come down Watts Communications. Yanyevo through the cart shed chicane. Right, left, right, past the tower. Heads down into Capitol. Lines and signs. That's in the distance, whilst in the foreground, here comes the leader, Hunter Pierce, with McCabe for company. Young continues. Up the hill they all go, slowly but surely counting down these laps. The Sumos are waiting in the wings. We're going to go from the smallest class to the biggest class in the Kart Shed 2022 ACD titles. And it will be the Sumos out next. The big fellas are preparing in the wings, whilst these guys still trying to slug it out for 6 more laps. McCabe not giving up yet. Pierce still holds him. Young goes through, whilst Lazarus and Yanyevo goes through turn 1. Up the hill goes Pierce and McCabe. Can McCabe get anywhere near him? They head through turn 1. Through Country Plaza. Now they come back down Watts Communications. past the pit area, through cart shed, left, right, left, the flip-flop, as they call it locally, through turn 1 then of capital signs, and on to the dipper, out of sight momentarily. They'll come back up towards us, through jacks, tyres, hairpin, as he left, anything in the tank. Aidan McCabe has just done a 52.676, or did it on the previous lap. He's getting quicker, but at the moment 0.576 behind. The gap has just grown very, very slightly as they all go up the hill. Lazarus Anyanyevo comes past me now. Oh, he's got his head down, he's banging that steering wheel with his helmet. He is determined to go quicker. Anyanyevo with a 53.346 to his name. Back with the leaders through the dipper. Out of sight, back into sight through Jack's tyres. McCabe trying to hold on, but slowly but surely. Hunter Pierce is extending this gap. It must be excruciatingly painful for Aidan McCabe, watching the cart in front just inch away, lap by lap. It must be demoralising knowing that it just can't bridge the gap. 0.684 it is now. It's growing at the rate of a tenth a lap at the moment. And again, he goes over the line. What is it this time? Whoa, 0.455. Do we have a battle on our hands? Has he been sandbagging? Has Aidan McCabe been sandbagging to the end? We're about to find out. He may well have been, because right now, he's closing in on him. On we go, up the hill. Through PCR, heading up to Country Plaza, the hairpin, top of the hill. Still Pierce, McCabe, Young, Anyanyevo, and now that gap, is it going to be the same? He got it down to 0.455 last time round with 2 to go. Has he saved the best till last? We're about to find out over the line. The time difference is 0.529. Again, Pierce just extends it slightly. McCabe has really got to push on. And can he do it? On they go then, up the hill. Through PCR once more. Young follows them. 17 laps completed. Aidan McCabe will be given the quickest lap of the race at this rate, because it doesn't look like anyone is going to eclipse that time. Anyanyevo continues, and they see 1 to go. The boogie board has been shown. It's the last lap time, and there will be, for sure, no surrender from Hunter Pierce. He is going to drive this to the very end. Oh, McCabe! Oh, look at this. He has closed in. He's gotten mighty close. McCabe has gone even closer. Is he close enough for a challenge? I don't think he is. I think that's going to be it. As they go up the hill, Young goes up as well. The leaders come through Country Plaza for the last time. And the Novices, after 19 laps of racing, give it up. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hunter Pierce, fist bump. Second, Aidan McCabe. Third, give it up. Keenan Young gets himself on the podium. What a drive. His dad's chuffed, and here comes 4th place. Please put your hands together and show some appreciation for Lazarus Anyanyevo. What a race. Well done to the little people. Brilliant stuff. Well deserved as well. Young gives a thumbs up. Sharpie gets pushed away. Unlucky Sharpie. And Anyan Yevo take a bow. P4. Well done.